What's good, fragrance community? Hope all is well. DeValiant Scents coming at you once again with another fragrance review. First and foremost, shout out to all of my subscribers. Appreciate everyone who is subscribed, and even if you're not subscribed, I appreciate you for viewing as well. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and that does not happen without you. So again, I appreciate your viewership and your subscribership. We are getting back into the house of Burberry. Now, I get it, aquatics are pretty much out of style, but I like this one still. It's an oldie but goodie. You know it, you love it. From the house of Burberry, we have Burberry Touch. With everything else that goes on in Fragcom and the popularity of everything else, especially when it comes to summer, I gotta have one aquatic in there. Just one. And this suits me just fine because of the affordability, only $35. And then also, again, you can't go wrong. I've definitely smelled this before. And so I've got the 50 ml here, as I stated in previous recent videos. I'm going with the 50 ml, the smaller one, just because I like to have variety. I don't see myself really needing 100 ml of any fragrance right now because I'm not gonna wanna use the same fragrance that often. I like to switch it up. So, here is the box. Got the classic Burberry, there we go. And having already had some fun with this fragrance, I find it amazing when it comes to this top. Of course, the same top, they put the same top from the 100 ml and put it on the 50 ml. Look at how big the top is. The top is half the size of the bottle. Focus. There we go. All right, so let's put this here. So here you go. Hold this like this. And we will get into the main accords here. Fresh spicy, ozonic, musky, aquatic, woody, aromatic, powdery, green, warm spicy, and vanilla. Now, I gotta admit, even though it says that, maybe some other people are getting it, but I don't get vanilla or warm spicy accords at all in this fragrance, and that's quite fine by me because when it comes to summertime, that's just not what I want. All right, and the note breakdown started from the top notes: violet leaf, artemisia, and mandarin orange. Middle notes: white pepper, cedar, and nutmeg. Base notes of white musk, tonka bean, and vetiver. Going back to the top, I get a little bit of violet leaf. Artemisia, I don't think I get that. Mandarin orange, definitely. Middle notes, white pepper, I get that. Cedar, I get the woodiness. I don't really get nutmeg. I get a little bit of muskiness. I do not get tonka bean, and I get a little bit of vetiver in the dry down. How these accords come out to an aquatic nature, based off of that, beyond me. But it works. And it's simple, it's subtle, non-offensive. Nobody's gonna hate you for this. Even if you douse yourself in it, it's not gonna be too overbearing. I wouldn't suggest dousing yourself in it just because, I mean, if you want it to last, depending on what you get. And yeah, the younger guys might be off-put by this just because this is rather on the older side of fragrances in terms of the time it was released. Ooh, alcohol. But this is so versatile also with this aquatic smell. You can put this in a suit and tie, you can dress down, casual, daytime, nighttime, in the summer. This works anytime in warm weather. So I definitely recommend this if you're on a budget. $35, Joma Shop, FragranceBuy.ca. Those are my two go-tos, my main go-tos. Sometimes I'll dabble at FragranceNet.com and Max Aroma. A lot of times Max Aroma is out of what I want. Haven't really done Fragrance X that much, but those are my top online retailers that I go to. And this one again at Joma Shop for, I think it was $35 after tax. But go ahead and pick this up. I think this is a staple. Even if you're not into aquatic fragrances, this is not a typical aquatic fragrance. This is very well done, very distinguished, very fine gentleman type fragrance, and I think that people who smell you will definitely approve. So once again, this is the Valiant Scents with a review of Touch by Burberry for men. Believe until you stop breathing. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. Please continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.